Yeah.
Politicians.
Did you get to see a lot of people? Squeeze out now.
Right. I love how you use the pieces there. It's beautiful. Thank you. I'm sorry, is it in your way? It's now part of this way. Sorry.
Hey!
Educated enough to listen to this.
Okay, aloha.
To anyone who is educated enough to listen to this or has some common sense in this time of ours, there's an abundance of turtles. I know for a fact on the west side, and we should be as Kanaka Mo'ole partake in eating what is rightfully ours to eat. This
Fake government.
the so to say United States government, which I don't recognize, is trying to stop us from eating that, putting a reprimand on eating turtles. But now there's an abundance of turtles, which brings an abundance of sharks. And communicable diseases. Diseases, and turtles, they eat all the fish. Hence, go fish.
Oh, right on.
Okay.
Sweet. So, may I have your name, please?
My name is Kanamu Bolinbin.
Oh, right on. If anybody would like any more of your manao, is there email they can reach you at?
Bolinbin, hawaiiantel.net.
Awesome. You can aloha no.
Abstract for the Hawaii Conservation Conference.
Right on, Amico out there?
Yeah, I didn't review it, but it was like all the data on all the GIS people.
Alright.
I think you were like second on it or something.
Oh yeah, that's great. That means I better get a trip too.
That means that
This one's for the homesick Hawaiians. Aight. Living and dripping and ripping up on the concrete. Jump, go, here we go. Living and dripping and ripping up on the concrete. Jump, go, here we go. Here's a little story about the life in the fast lane. Drag up the fast and you're gonna go insane. Can't be hang, back in the country. Living in the concrete jungle, and I don't know where to go. Said I wanna go back where I belong, to the place that I was before. Living in the concrete jungle, and I don't know where to go. Said I wanna go back where I belong, to the place that I was before. Living in a concrete jungle. People that everywhere and they be looking for the mind blow. Picking it up the piece and they be living it in a rat race. Picking a 45 and saying that it's just in case. Red, blue, tell me what's your color. Brothers everywhere, cold, killing one another. So open it up your eyes and use your mind. To survive in this world, you gotta be colorblind, black or white. It really doesn't matter. You're thinking it might be bad, but there's always someone better. So you're getting into a set, thinking it's fun. Now you're in the cold sweat, staring in the
May I have your name and what is this about?
My name is Remy Sabado, and this is about zeolite, and we're promoting it for agricultural purposes. This is a test that was done on a taro patch. We used the zeolite to grow this taro area. They harvested. This is a week after the harvest. This is 2 weeks after the harvest.
And it's all safe?
It's all safe, it's all natural. There's no chemicals in it. I don't know
And if you'd like to know any more about this, how may we get in touch? Or do you have a website? Or
Yeah, you can call me. My number is 344-1569, and my email is remisabado@gmail.com. That's REMISABADO@gmail.com. Thank you, bro.
Get it one way, ticket on a plane. For staying another day, I know it's insane. I'm speaking with the knowledge I grew up with. Speaking about the brothers who I laugh and joke around with. Brothers who I lie for, brothers who I cry for. And if it comes down to it, brothers I would die for. All I gotta do is make that call. Jiggity George of the jungle, watching for the great wall.
That's what this is about?
Yes, this is about ag tourism in Hawaii. And ag tourism is where you open your farm to the public and you bring them in so that they can be educated about agriculture. And we have a sample of that with Ali'i Kula lavender that is open to the public every day up in Kula. And so what we are doing with the old adage of you can give somebody a fish or you can teach them how to fish. And in our case, we're teaching people how to fish through the Hawaii Agritourism Association. And that's our nonprofit statewide organization so that we can help other farmers diversify on their farms, create supplemental income, and stay in business.
All right. Thank you very much. Have you heard about what they're doing on Oahu with whole city as far as rezoning the ag land for urbanization?
I did hear about it.
What is your manao on that?
It's disturbing.
Sad, and the same thing is going on over here, right?
It's disturbing.
Mahalo.
Living and dripping and ripping up on the concrete. Go, here we go. Living and dripping and ripping up on the concrete. Go, here we go. Here's a little story about the life in the fast lane. Juggle the fast and you're gonna go insane. Cut me high, back in the country. Take me home, don't wanna stay no more. Gotta get away from this concrete jungle. Take me home, don't wanna stay no more. Gotta get away from this concrete jungle. Living in the concrete jungle, and I don't know where to go. Said I wanna go home, back where I belong, to the place that I was before. Living in the concrete jungle, and I don't know where to go. Said I wanna go home, back where I belong, to the place that I was before.
They'll use cooking oil and they turn it into biofuel. And they have there's a product off the back end of that that's a water-based product, and it's a soil conditioner. And we're now in the lab with it, looking at whether it actually is really good for terraforming. So,
As far as having any kind of impact on us, is it safe?
well, that's what we're finding out. And when we know, we'll let you know.
Thank you.
This one's for the homesick Hawaiians. Aight. Living and dripping and ripping up on the concrete. Go, here we go. Living and dripping and ripping up on the concrete. Go, here we go. Here's a little story about the life in the fast lane. Juggle the fast and you're gonna go insane. Cut me high, back in the country. Living in the concrete jungle, and I doesn't matter. You thinking it might be bad, but there's always something about us. So you're getting into a set, thinking it's fun. Now you're in the cold sweat, staring in the gun. So wipe the tear from your eye and say bye. You wanna be a man? Now be a man and knock out. Another brother is sleeping. We're creeping. I reckon with the false crash. They got my back. Crazy little place where you really must hang low. Cause I'm living in the jungle. Living in the concrete jungle. And I don't know where to go. Said I wanna go back where I belong, to the place that I was before. Living in the concrete jungle. And I don't know where to go. Said I wanna go back where I belong, to the place that I was before.
Born and raised in a quiet, mellow town. It's easy just to party, kick back and let your guard down. Fishing from the sea cliffs, hunting in the valley. But in the city, the bums are the ones hunting in the alley. Save me from this jungle, please.
Pretty please.
Hookers on the street, corner selling dead disease. No tree in sight, traffic light after traffic light. Pulling out a gun is the way that these suckers fight. Gotta get it one way, ticket on a plane. For staying another day, I know it's saying. I'm speaking with the knowledge I grew up with. Speaking about the brothers who are laughing, joke around with. Brothers who are live for, brothers who are cry for. And if it comes down to it, brothers I would die for. All I gotta do is make that call. Jiggity George of the jungle, watch out for the brick wall. Cause I'm cut.
In the concrete jungle, and I don't know where to go. Said I wanna go back where I belong, to the place that I was before. Living in the concrete jungle, and I don't know where to go. Said I wanna go back where I belong, to the place that I was before.
Well, I was living in a bigger urban city. I needed a G. I wrote a whole lot of pity on me. I wanna go back to where I belong, where the herb is green, a fresh hit from the bomb. Helo, there's no place like home. Step into my crib and welcome to the terror zone, where we're ripping and tripping and flipping on the rhymes that we're hitting. I come in and winning away. So yo, wait a minute, I didn't dig it. I didn't know where to go. I guess that's what I get when I'm living in this jungle. With the people don't get shit for others, not like home where we all be loving one another. You gotta watch your back every second, so check it. A lot of people here love to rip it. I flip script. I can't wait till the day I roll. Until then, I dread